Hi everybody, Susie Kerr-Wright, the Cosmic Cupcake with your forecast for June 23rd through 30th. Our void of course moons this week are going to be on Monday from 10:24 p.m. to Tuesday at 3:27 a.m. The moon will be void and then it's going to slip into eclectic Aquarius. On Wednesday at 9:08 a.m. to Thursday at 4:32 a.m. we have a long void there. And then the moon is going to enter into Pisces. So big shifties this week, kids. Good ones though, most of them. Today we had our Capricorn full moon and that brings up the home versus career, private versus public, mom versus dad kind of axis of energy there, so axis of evil. And so this is going to highlight where that particular axis is out of balance or a little bit out of whack in your world, and so that's where we want to be looking to make the adjustments. Anything that is illuminated during those beautiful full moons, and this one of course being the super moon, everybody was panicking about. It's just a little closer to Earth. Yeah, a little bit stronger energy, but nothing to worry about. So we're pretty much done with that. That happened this morning as I'm doing this video on Sunday afternoon. So now Tuesday, Jupiter, after about a year and a half in Gemini, it's going to leave. You guys say bye-bye. And you'll see him again in about 12 years. So it's going to go into Cancer now. So for all you water signs and of course anybody in Cancer, this is going to be a nice, about a little bit over a year run of, oh, could I say even good luck for you guys. So so this brings, and just globally, this is going to bring into focus topics like the female energy, the goddess energy, home, family, mom energy. Jupiter, though, remember, is excess as well as abundance and luck. So as emotional as the sign Cancer can be, it's, and it's also our country's sun sign, by the way, if you use the Sibley chart, which I do. There could be some renewed patriotism, some very protective energy around home and land and home and things like that. So hopefully we will not have as negative a reason to get all that patriotic and protective as we did about 12 years ago. So if you remember that. So let's hold that this is going to bring nothing but good feelings and a renewed sense of optimism for this entire country. Mercury retrogrades on Wednesdays. Got to throw a wrench in there somewhere, right? And so again, if you want to know how to deal with a Mercury retrograde, I have an old video on here. Just click on it. So it says Mercury retrograde. You can find it in my list of videos, and that will tell you how to navigate through any Mercury retrograde. And yes, I did notice that I did mention that when I did it a couple of years ago, that it was a Mercury retrograde in Gemini. So just ignore any references to that. But it's a pretty thorough video on how to navigate and things that you should do during a Mercury retrograde. So watch that and you will understand how to get through the next 3 weeks. Now we also have the planet of love, Venus, is going to move into Leo, and wow, that is just a big old heart explosion right there. We begin the real summer fun and creativity now, and I love this combo this week, so there's more good than challenging in it. So just curb the overspending and, of course, that being suckered into people's sob stories and that sort of thing. It's the big-hearted Leo who's going to want to give and so just keep an eye on that kind of thing and gambling and speculation and those kind of themes, Jupiter type of themes. So by sign, you guys, what do we have here? Aries, a move might be on your mind this week and for months to come here, but you probably want to consider cozying up your current digs instead. That's obviously another one of those things that you do during Mercury retrograde, is you rearrange your environment. So feng shui, do all that kind of stuff. Taurus, your focus is going to shift to matters really close at home. But you want to reconnect though with distant family or anybody that you've had an emotional distance from in your family. This is going to really be a good time to do that and keep them close, keep them in your loop now. Gemini, Jupiter is going to leave your sign, as I said, and your ruling planet is going to start moving backwards. So oops, it might be a little bumpy ride for you. But the best thing for you to do this week is to tighten up your budget and create a more intentional cash flow. Cancer, this is the time I've been promising you guys was going to come for quite a while now. So the luck that you feel that you've lacked is really in your pocket now. And over the summer, you should be sensing a continued renewal of optimism. Remember, you're still responsible for creating your own future, but having this kind of energy, supporting you is going to feel real different. It'll be really nice. Leo, you calm down. Yes, you do. Inner peace is going to be something that you can experience a lot of if you really want it now, and just in time for Venus to be in your sign. So this is a time for Leos, as opposed to charging in and kind of, stealing the show here. Go forth quietly and confidently to achieve the best results. Virgo, groups you belong to and new friends and people that that you started to surround yourself with are going to become more important than ever, and your popularity is really going to increase. So, Libra, the week starts out with a little bit of conflict, but ends with some recognition or some approval from someone around your work environment that really just makes it all worth it. You're going to see where lots paying off for you now. Scorpio, keep your conversations honest, speak from the heart, and double check the details of any emails and appointments. Be very careful with your words this week to avoid looking unprofessional. Sagittarius, finances are the focus. Yes, lucky Sag can pull out a miracle anytime they want, generally, but more important, this is the time where you actually find a way to create a more steady and more consistent and intentional flow of financial abundance. Capricorn, remember me telling you a couple of weeks ago to set your boundaries? This was just a while back. This is the week you're going to see where that pays off big time. You're appreciated, and others are going to let you know how much they respect the fact that you stand your ground, or that you stood your ground within a matter. Aquarius, this is just kind of a continuation for you of the last couple of weeks, good little push here. It's a period of gaining support for your ideas and your direction that you want to go. So really for you, it's just more of the same. Just keep going in the way you're going. If it's working, if it ain't working, obviously change something. And there's more going on in your chart. Pisces, Jupiter's going to take up residence in your house of creativity, fun, gambling, children, all of that great creative energy. So it's a cocktail for a totally fun week, and actually a totally fun upcoming year for you. So just be mindful, again, as I say so many times, as fun and exciting as Jupiter can be, and you may, maybe you'll hit the lottery, maybe you won't, maybe it's a good time to go gambling, but in everything, moderation, 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 because Jupiter is excessive, and it's going to bring that excessive energy into all of these areas of your life. So probably best putting a lot of that focus into your more creative side, or your spending time with children rather than hitting the casinos. But really, and that intuition that you have been experiencing an increase in, it's even going to be more going forward. So yay, look out for these Pisces guys. Super psychic. Don't only use it at the casinos. Use your power for good. Okay. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. If you want to know how all of these energies are actually going to impact you, because this is just for sun sign and ascendant, as always, and everybody's chart is very unique and different, contact me, www.astrogirl12.com, and we will schedule a reading. I can do it on the phone, I can do it in person, I can do it on Skype, we can do it it doesn't matter where you are, where you're watching this video, you can always get a reading from me, and all of that information is out there on my website. So go visit it, poke around, and then contact me, and let's connect. And you guys, I wish you all a spectacular week. See you next time.